Tired of hearing the same 10 JRPGs get praised like they invented sliced bread? Yeah, same. Today we're digging deep. 5 hidden gem JRPGs you might have totally missed. And that's honestly a crime. These are the games nobody talks about, but they absolutely should. Buckle in, because this list might just fix your JRPG burnout. And hey, if you like what you see, hit that like button like it owes you, Gil. And subscribe for more obscure gold you didn't know you needed. Number 5, White Knight Chronicles Origins PSP. White Knight Chronicles Origins. The PSP spin-off that arrived late to a party nobody was throwing anymore. This game never even made it to North America, which is honestly tragic. It ditches the bloated ambitions of its PS3 siblings and gets straight to the point. Tight quests, fast travel via moving war train, and a mercenary squad you lead into bite-sized missions. You're not some chosen one here. You're just a sword for hire, grinding through missions for loot, gear, and survival. Combat blends MMO-style cooldowns with action commands. And when things get spicy, you can shift into night mode for those hulking boss fights. It starts out fairly breezy, but ramps up into something genuinely satisfying. It's not flashy, it's not polished, but it works. And if you're already a fan of the White Knight universe, this one's a gritty little gem worth your time. Number 4. Iuna, the legend of the unemployed ninja, Nintendo DS. Ninjas are falling on hard times. Iuna's out of a job, her master's unemployed, and the crew? Total freeloaders. So, she does what any sensible ninja would do, steal a holy relic and piss off the gods. Now she's got to fight her way out of divine retribution, one dungeon at a time. This one's pure DS chaos, half roguelike, half traditional JRPG, and full-on unhinged. It's funny, it's fast, and yes, if you die you lose your gear, not your level. So you're constantly clawing your way back with whatever scraps you can find. The combat is tight, the writing's smart, and the pacing is built for quick play sessions that still feel rewarding. For a game that looks like a joke on the surface, it somehow has more heart than most big budget titles. You'll die a lot, but you'll keep coming back. Number 3, Infinite Undiscovery Xbox 360. This one's got the weirdest title and the weirdest legacy. Infinite Undiscovery sounds like a typo, and honestly, the game kinda plays like one too, but in a charming way. You play Capel, a flute-playing pacifist who gets roped into freeing the world from moon-bound chains. Yes, the moon is literally chained to the planet. No, you can't make this up. The real hook here is how the missions flow into each other without stopping for a breather. Combat is fast-paced with real-time hack and slash, party commands, and chaotic set pieces that feel more like action games than a standard JRPG. It's clunky, sure, and sometimes cryptic to the point of frustration. But there's a raw ambition here. That's kind of mesmerizing. It's like someone tried to shove 3 different Final Fantasies into one game and somehow made it work. Mostly, give it a shot on easy mode unless you're into pain. Number 2, Monochrome. Mobius, Rights and Wrongs Forgotten. PC, PS4 to PS5. Look, the title sounds like someone spilled alphabet soup on a keyboard, but don't let that scare you off. Monochrome Mobius is a prequel to the Utawareru Mano series, but you don't need a degree in anime backlog to enjoy it. It's got turn-based combat that actually feels dangerous, a touching character journey, and a story that hits harder than expected. You play as Oshtor, a young warrior unraveling the mystery behind his father's disappearance, alongside a suspiciously mysterious girl named Shunya. No random battles here, what you see is what you fight. It plays like a modernized PS2 JRPG, with just enough quality of life tweaks to keep things smooth. The story leans heavy on character moments, and while it's a slow start, it pays off. If you miss classic JRPG vibes but with better pacing and actual emotional stakes, this one hits the sweet spot. Number 1, Ash, Archaic Sealed Heat, Nintendo DS. From the mind of Hironobu Sakaguchi, aka Mr. Final, Fantasy himself, Ash is a DS exclusive that never saw a release outside Japan. But if you're down to grab a fan translation, you're in for something special. You play as Queen Aisha, the lone survivor of a fire dragon's attack, who gains the power to revive her fallen soldiers using literal ash. It's dark, it's weird, and it's awesome. The combat? Grid-based strategy, all stylus controlled. It sounds clunky, but it's surprisingly intuitive. You deploy troops, raise the dead, and play out battles like a spooky version of Fire Emblem. The game's tone is heavy, its pacing is deliberate, and the presentation is way more cinematic than any DS game has any right to be. It's one of those games where the limitations of the system actually make it more interesting. Slow burn, absolutely, but once it grabs you, it doesn't let go. And there you go, 5 hidden JRPG gems that deserved way more love. You probably missed them. Most people did, but now you know better. If you've played any of these or have some obscure faves of your own, drop them in the comments. I'm always digging for weird gold. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you don't miss the next list of games. Nobody told you were great. Don't be that person who finds out late again.